This is a quick video showing you how to fluently multiply multi-digit whole numbers using the standard algorithm to solve multi-step word problems. Now it tells you right away that these are going to be multi-step. You cannot solve this in one step. Don't try. Okay, let's look at the first one. An office space in New York City measures 48 feet by 56 feet. If it sells for $565 per square foot, what is the selling price of the office space? The first thing that I want you to do is I want you to draw a diagram, and we're just going to do a basic rectangle. This is going to represent your office space, and we know that it is 48 feet by 56 feet. Okay, and that's important so that we get the general idea of the size of the area before we multiply it. Okay, and we're going to multiply 48 by 56 so that we can determine the size of the office space. So it's 48 times 56, and when you solve it, you see that we have 2,688 square feet. That is the size of the entire office space. Okay, that's step one. Step two, we know that it sells for $565 per square foot. So again, we're going to multiply. We're going to take our square feet, 2,688, and we're going to multiply that by 565. Okay? And that will tell us the price per square foot. And when we solve it, we see that they are selling the office space for $1,518,720. Okay, quickly going over it. Notice that there were a lot of things, a lot of words in the problem that we didn't need. We do need to know that it's an office space, but that's not one of the key items we're going to use. So I'm going to cross that out. We do need to know 48 feet by 56 feet. Okay. We also need to know the price per square foot. Okay, and we need to know that we are looking for the selling price. Okay, it helps to sometimes circle the big ideas that you need. Okay, let's try another problem. A little bit more complicated because there are more parts to it. Okay, Gemma and Leah are both jewelry makers. Gemma made 106 beaded necklaces. Leah made 39 more necklaces than Gemma. Part A. Each necklace has exactly 104 beads on it. How many beads did the girls use altogether? Part B. At a craft fair, Gemma sold her necklaces for $14 each. Leah sold hers for $10 more. Assuming they sold all of their necklaces, who made more money? How much more? We're going to take it step by step. First, really we need to look at the white part of the problem. Okay, they're both jewelry makers. That's fine. I don't need to know too much about that. Okay, Gemma made 106 beaded necklaces. What I'm going to do here to help me is I'm going to write Gemma, and she had 106 necklaces. Okay, this is called writing your givens. Okay, Leah made 39 more, and I'm going to draw an image to help me with that. So we're going to start with Gemma's, who had 106. Okay, and remember Leah made more. She made 10 more. 39 more. And this whole section here is going to be Leah. Okay, so now I know, I'm going to add. And I can do 106 plus 39. Okay, when I solve it, it is 145. And I can come back up to my givens, and I know 145 necklaces. that's going to make it easier for me to solve in the next part. Okay, so let's go on to the next slide. Now I can look at the next part of the problem. Each necklace has exactly 104 beads on it. How many beads do the girls use altogether? Well, I know that I can write an equation, 106 times 104 for Gemma, plus 145 times 104 for Leah, and that's going to give me the total number of beads. Okay. When I solve this using the standard algorithm, I find that 106 times 104 is 11,024. Remember, I'm adding. And for Leah, 145 times 104 is 15,080. And when I add those together, I find that there is 26,104 beads. And that is my solution for part A. Okay? You can even turn it into a complete sentence. Both girls use 26,104 beads altogether. Now let's look at the next part. You'll notice that I still have my given up at the top. I did have to solve it, but I'm still considering it a given. And I did not include the information on the other slide about how many beads, because that is not relevant to this question here. At a craft fair, Gemma sold her necklaces for $14 each. Leah sold hers for $10 more. Assuming they sold all of their necklaces, who made more money, and how much more? I can set this up as an image if you want, but you don't have to. And I can do in my head that 14 plus 10 is 24, which is $24 for Leah. And I'm going to put that off to the side just so that I can remember it as I'm working on this. So, as I solve it, Gemma has 106 necklaces for $14 each. Okay? And I know that Leah has 39 more for 145 necklaces times $24. And I'm going to solve both of these first. But before I try to solve them, I'm actually going to move them around, because I know just by looking at it that Leah has both more necklaces and charged more. So before I even solve it, I know that Leah has made more money. And so I'm going to turn that around so that I have Leah in the front, because again, I know that she has more. And since I'm asking, or asked, how much more money, I know that it is a subtraction problem because I am looking for the difference. When I use the standard algorithm to solve, I find out that Leah made $3,480 selling her necklaces, and Gemma made $1,484. And when I look for the difference, I see that that is $1,996. So, to answer both part of the questions, Leah made $1,996 more